hear that Stellar Blade music in the background? Real ones will know I've had it since the first collab. What's up, guys? Welcome to your post-work physics class. We are getting started a little bit late tonight because I had a long day with the day job. Good news is I'm not going to tomorrow. I thought I was going to be doing like a marathon thing. It's like way too much to talk about. I don't really like talk about my personal life on stream anyway, but I thought it was going to be like a all hands on deck situation both today and tomorrow late days. Turns out we were productive enough today, even though it went a little late, that we're just done with it. So I don't even have to worry about it tomorrow, which is great news. And yeah, hopefully you guys are able to join me. I see we have a few people that joined already. Likely we won't have as many people in chat just because we are getting started like an hour and 45 minutes after normally. But still wanted to stream. I didn't want to actually cancel it. So whoever can join can join. That's cool. Who knows? Maybe we'll even get some new people that we wouldn't normally have joining the stream because I'm doing it at a little bit different of a time. Who do I still have on my friends list? So I had a spot open up because I had somebody who had been inactive for a couple weeks. And so I opened up a spot and announced it on my Discord. And of course, that spot kind of got immediately filled. But a couple longtime viewers, like Orifly, great supporter of the channel, used to be in my union. Ham Penguin here also used to be in my union like way back in the day. A lot of current union members like Vic, our sub leader, a bunch of other people in Just Do It. A few of these people, I don't know who they are, just because I don't remember. There are probably other people who added me after watching my content and seen like when I had an opening on Discord, but I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anybody on here that's like an OG random from when we first started the game. Probably not, but I really don't know. It's possible. Huh. Yeah. Good variety of people. Like, I'd say about like half my friends are people from my union, and then other people are just like viewers or people on Discord, stuff like that. But anyway, let's send some friend points. I'm sure most of the people watching don't care who is on my friend list, but it's just been a long time since I've like looked to see who is on my friend list. I kind of don't pay that much attention to it. I just send the points, right? Anyway, it's survey day. So we got a new survey, so we'll be doing that here on stream. And also we got a new solar rate announced, which is going to be Water Week. So get your Snow White heavy arms ready. Mine is definitely ready. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to actually go for a score this time, but just saying, it is probably time for her to shine. And it is going to be Ultra, which is a somewhat difficult boss. It'll be interesting to see what this solo raid is like. Anyway, let me see who is in chat. We got Lone Syndicate, Thayer Wizon. I have no idea if that's how you're supposed to pronounce your name, but anyway, Vic, G Brian, what's up, guys? Hello, hello. Yo, cute little emoji. Yo, what up, Sparks? Hope the day wasn't too rough. Glad you made it as always. Yeah, not really. I mean, I had to wake up ass crack early, and it was a long day, but not rough. And it's like I said, we accomplished a lot, and so it's good to just know that I don't have to worry about that now. Let me pick up a few things here in the shop. It's funny because with my day job, it's very like feast or famine. Like there are some days when I have like almost nothing going on. And there are significant times when I'm just like trying to keep myself busy or thinking of like new ways I can optimize things or whatever. And, you know, I'm like, oh, I'll take a long lunch because I don't, you know, it's just like not much is happening. And then there are times when there's like big projects to work on and like stuff that like I need to get done. And so it's kind of interesting. Like, I'm either like very chill or stressed. It's not super routine. What else do we have? I guess I can't buy anything in here. I'm going to be finishing up a snack. So, I apologize if you get unintended eating ASMR. I don't know, maybe some of you like that. Waterweek Solo Raid, you get to finally put your Brid to the test. Lone Syndicate over here, always representing the unused units. You know, way back in the day, Brid was kind of like the poor man's Snow White. Like, she could do a lot of damage. Not Snow White level damage, but she kind of had filled the same niche, and obviously she was a lot easier to get. Nowadays, you're kind of memeing if you're using Brid, but I applaud anybody who uses obscure setups. Like, if you can make something work, I think that's cool, you know? Like, if you just like a character or you're going for a challenge, I like that. As I've talked about before, how I feel like solo raids in general are kind of too formulaic for my taste, and so I like hearing stuff like that. Hello, physicist. What's up, Sudden? Welcome to the stream. Stoked for an evening class. Welcome. By the way, I'll mention this probably later on in the stream as well, but Union Raid officially ended. Of course, we finished on the first day, so it's been over for like over a week for me, but you can't like make any changes until after the full Union period is over. So if anybody is interested and you have a strong account on NA server, we are recruiting. So let me know. You can either send me a DM on Discord, or if you're new and you're not on my Discord, let me know in chat and we can hook you up with the Discord. Honestly, I probably shouldn't be advising Emma right now, because at some point, like, I only have one copy of her. I should probably advise someone who is actually at max copies, because once she's not, like, when I get another copy, I can actually advise her for affection rank. So let me take her off the list, and let's see, for next time, let's advise OG Emma. How about that? Okay, but we need to do Winter Guillotine. Honestly, I have a fondness for Guillotine, especially her winter version. Let's go Arcana. Rank 10, nice. Alright, I have not been watching her stories for Arcana Fortune Rate. That's okay, we're just going to collect our gems. And I guess we'll take her off, because again, I'll like finish this off like when I get other copies of her. Okay, one more. Wait, did I not finish Velvet? Oh, I have to watch more of her videos, that's why. Okay, alright. There should be another person. Maybe not, because I finished Neon. Yeah, I guess I can actually start with Emma. I thought I wasn't going to be advising her until tomorrow, but yeah, let's just do this. 1 out of 20. Question: how do you beat the crazy fast bouncy balls? Is splash damage what sets them off, or just any damage? Yeah, so you'll make them go berserk anytime you hit them. So if you can't, as they're coming onto the screen, you have a very short window to just like nuke them and you'll kill them. Otherwise, the main strategy you want to do for that is using Siren, and just make sure you're always manually aiming and not hitting them. And then when you have the opportunity or there's nothing else on the screen shooting you, then take them down quickly. Because if you just like are hitting them randomly with a bunch of other things, then they'll annihilate you. What's up, Warlock? Welcome to the stream. All right, I guess that's it, yeah? Who here remembers when challenge mode was actually challenging? Long ago, back in prehistoric times. Her first core 7 Nikke is Naga? Makes sense, because she's one of the reward characters. I'm assuming you probably use some of the pity redemptions on her. She's not what she used to be, but still a useful unit, for sure. Challenge mode was challenging for you like 5 months ago. I mean, that's fair. Okay, so if you're a newer player, then like it's going to be challenging. But at one point, challenge mode was actually challenging for like everybody. But it was a different format before. Dr. Yo says, but it wasn't ever challenging. I mean, it was challenging at like the last level. I should say that. Unless, if you were like a mega whale, then maybe it was never challenging for anybody. I suppose that's possible too. You don't use Scarlet Black Shadow, but you read that some people use Scarlet Black Shadow distributed damage to kill volleyballs. Yes, that does work. Because anything that like does not directly hit them will help, right? Welcome, those who just joined the stream. Thanks for joining, even though we got started a bit late today. It's hard to remember that far back, Dr. Eagles. You haven't pulled Black Shadow Scarlet yet? I mean, she's a pilgrim. She's hard to get. Hopefully she's on your wish list, though, because she is one of the best in the game. All right, let's grab this so we don't have to think about it. It's kind of clean, actually. I never use these event ones anymore, but that one's not bad. Start getting this core dust. You know we're not playing Dragon Traveler, but you finally got the agility aura for the Clover Shop. Oh, nice. That's a huge win. You won the lottery there. I'm kind of conflicted now. Because whenever that appears in the shop for me, I want to be ready with my 60 clovers, but I also don't want to like not buy stuff from the shop. So I don't know exactly what I'm planning to do with that yet. $7,000. Alright, well, we're not ready to level up. Ah, I thought that was new for a second. What do we need to get? I think I'm short on most things. Got a lot of wind and iron, but everything else I need more of. Alright, we'll just max that out. Black Shadow's been on your wish list since the first day. And the only one you haven't gotten from the list. Yeah, it's gacha games for you. Currently using the event title? Nice. I used to use the event title every time. Like, I'd rotate through them, you know, whenever the new event started, but it's been a while. Now I just use, like, whatever my favorite title is, like either a Snow White one or like one of the Anomaly Interception ones, something like that. You're stuck on normal and hard campaigns, so you're going to go through some old events? Nice. Old events are absolutely worth going through it. I also like how now they have the storyline in the game, so you can see the order that they're supposed to play out chronologically. And there's a lot of really great old events that new players should definitely get. So I'm up I'm up to Tribe Tower 1200 now. I finally got stalled out by Material H, because almost at the very end of the fight, its lasers just nuke me. Like, I go down in one hit. So I'm going to have to wait a little while to push more on that one. Although, I have not tried using Anchor. Maybe that would keep me alive. I just thought of that right now since I'm using her. So that's possible. And my shoulder's sore. Nearly done with Overzone? Dude, Overzone is to this day still one of my favorites. They really knocked it out of the park with that. And it really sets the tone for, you know, just like the background of the Pilgrims, the background of like the Arc and Nikke's general, kind of like showing the darker, more serious side of things. It's so good. Of course, it helps that Snow White is prominently featured in that event. She had a whole mini game with her too. There's a lot of tyrants after 1200. That makes sense. It was kind of weird. So I just had it on auto battle in the background for like an hour, going through a bunch of stages because I hadn't played for a long time. And there was like 2 stages where I needed to manually control because of the balls we were just talking about, just so I wouldn't die from that. But otherwise, it was just like going on in the background. And I noticed that like 2 or 3 times, I had to fight the Leviathan boss, which was like not that far apart. Because I think I went through like maybe like 60 to 80 floors or something like that. And she appeared multiple times as the boss. I was surprised about that. Yeah, use anchor for ones you can't stay alive on. Yeah, like I used that squad for, I don't know what floor it was, but when Black Snake came up, they died on auto battle, and so then I pulled in anchor and then cleared it easily. Which is the same way I cleared the Black Snake on hard mode campaign too. It's kind of the standard way to do it. I think your tower's 300. Need a power boost to progress. I mean, it's just like a forever grind on that, right? Like tower is something that's literally never meant to be caught up on. Like unless you're the whaliest of whales and are like super sweaty, you are not going to catch up on tower, you know? Like even if you're someone who has pushed through all of hard mode campaign, chances are you still haven't beaten all of Tribe Tower. It's going to be like the ultimate thing that requires the most power. Some people have, but very, very few players. Wait, that's not what I meant to do. Arena. Because, you know, tower's just supposed to be like that endless challenge mode that always gives you something to do. Alright, Lucian. Can I beat Lucian? I can probably beat Lucian, right? At some point, I need to actually put Trina on my team. The thing is, I'm going to take a CP hit if I do. But let's see. If I put Trina on this team right here instead of Blanc, where would I want to put Blanc? Is it worth using Blanc? Like on this team? With Snow White, maybe? But I kind of really like using Nayuta on this team. And if I'm using Noah, I don't necessarily want to use Blanc on this squad. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Any special arena experts in chat right now? If I put Trina on this squad, then would you recommend using Blanc? And if so, which of my teams? You're actually glad you're walled because you have specific goals to work for? Yeah, exactly. Like, if you just finish everything, then it's like, alright, well, I finished everything. Vic says he actually caught up to the cap on Tribe Tower when it was at 1,050, and then shortly thereafter they added more. I mean, that's impressive that you even hit the cap once. Even if it was brief. 1240 is a pain. Who's the boss on 1240? So like on this squad, I could take out Bay and put Blanc here. But then, like, do I want to keep using Noah? What do other people have? Like, what about Mr. Kato? Flamingo? Okay, yeah, so they're using Blanc with Snow White. This is actually very similar to my Snow White team. So we're both... Well, okay, no, not as similar as I thought, actually. Never mind. $240 is Ziz? Oh, okay. You arrived at 46 hard today. You ready for a world of pain? I'm to the point where starting on like the last update, clearing hard mode has been pretty easy until like the last boss. But the actual stages have started to be like kind of auto clears for me. But that's only been recently that I've been able to kind of do them without having to either wait because I hit a wall or like manual and pick special teams for a bunch of things. Alright, I think we're going to try this attack. Stuck on hard mode mirror container. Mirror container is the ultimate wall because like I've said it so many times, you know, either you have the damage or you don't because there's just literally nothing you can do about that. Pulled a random snow crane today. Should you even put her in synchro? That's up to you. Probably not someone you really want to put a lot of resources into. Alright, Midna. Should I fight them? Ooh, Tyrrell. Are they using Blanc? They have Blanc on this team. This is kind of an interesting team. Sort of a random one. I like that they're using Pepper, though. That's cool. Okay, this one might be a loss, but we'll try it. Snow Crane might be the worst SSR. For newer units, I mean, yeah, she's not great. Alright, we won 1 out of 3 there. Mirror container shouldn't be a wall anymore with TT Star and Neon. I mean, it still just depends on how much of a deficit you're at, right? I mean, obviously they help a lot for mirror container, but still, like, you might just be too low at CP. A Otaku Gamer says, new player question. When you hit the 160 wall and are stuck on most of content available, what are ways to get stronger? Okay, well, first of all, if you're stuck at the 160 wall, make sure everything you do is focused on getting your 5 MLB characters. That means every single unit on your wish list should be a character you already own, whether they're good or not. And consider saving to target like a rate up banner and get one to like max limit break, you know. Use your pity on the standard banner to like get your max limit breaks with like Naga and leader, etc. That aside, the only really ways you can get stronger at that point are going to be like getting more copies of units, so you can you know, just build up their stats through like cores and stuff, which again kind of goes into the same strategy that I was just talking about. you're probably not really getting overload lines at that point, because overload equipment would of course be a way to get stronger, but if you're stuck at level 160, getting overloads is probably going to be a bit of a tall order. I don't know. I mean, you can level your cubes, but that's going to be very slow, of course, because you're going to have to do raids, which you'll be getting more currency soon, because we're getting another raid coming up in a minute, and we just finished a Union raid, so cubes will help. If you haven't finished your outpost school or whatever, I forget what it's called, make sure you're finishing that. That's about all I can really say, to be honest. All right, let's do our rookie runs. What's up? Welcome those that just joined the stream. Okay, finished all of our arena. Looks like more people have joined the stream, so I'll just do another reminder. Union raid is officially over, and we are recruiting for my union. So if you are on the NA server and you're interested in joining, we are looking for powerful accounts. Hit me up on Discord. I have a couple messages that I need to review, some other things going on, but I would love to hear from anybody who watches my content, is just an active member in the community. And if you're interested in joining my union, please let me know. Let's see, not meter container, Kraken. Yeah, I guess we'll just quick battle this one 3 times. We still need custom modules. Still trying to re-roll stupid Neon. Also, would kind of like to re-roll some things on Rappy Red Hood, just get some higher attack lines on her. Because I'm at like 9 and 10% on a lot of her attack lines. I'd like to get those up. Thanks for the shout out, Sudden. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button. Gotta obey chat. Pause your rolls on Neon until Prika, but you're not done with Neon. Yeah, I probably won't be able to pull for Prika anyway. So anytime I get 3 modules, they just go to Neon, and I pray for the best. So, speaking of, let's do it. Oh. Console upgrade. Cool. Alright, so what do we have? I think I'm re-rolling chest? No. Boots. Got to get rid of this useless hit rate. We are hoping for charge speed. Obviously, anything is better than hit rate, but we need to keep re-rolling this until I get charge speed. So change effects. We can only do this one time. It's crazy. Charge damage. Well, at least it's a relevant stat, so I will be changing that. Get some charge damage. But we're going to do this until we get charge speed. But since that's no longer useless, there might be a different one I want to start re-rolling. So we got crit rate. That's decent. I have nothing here, but I mean, we're not going to start with this. Like, I'm not going to re-roll for a third line. So at some point, eventually I might re-roll until I get elemental or attack on the third line, but that's not something I'm even going to think about right now. Defense. Okay, so this is the new one we want to re-roll, because defense sucks, so... yeah. We don't have any more custom modules to be able to do this, though, so that'll wait. But I'll need to start re-rolling the helmet. Finally got rid of your Neon's hit rate line and got max ammo earlier also. Okay. Definitely an upgrade. Okay, so we have a survey to do. But before we do the survey, let's just take a quick crack at the oh wait, I have a ranking reward? What is this? Sure, okay. Do I have like multiple console upgrades? Hold up. Because I had a Missilus one. I don't really know why I randomly was able to level up Missilus. So we go to the outpost. Yeah, I do have more of these. Okay. A small power bump, but a power bump nonetheless. I'll take it. Just finished your overload lines with Cindy. Took over a week just to get one attack line for the first line. Overload lines are terrible. Re-rolling them are my least favorite thing to do. Okay. So 1200 material H. I'm definitely going to lose a lot of DPS, but we're going to try doing this and use Anchor. And then if I survive and just run out of time, I can try not using Helm and putting Liberalio back in. We'll see how this goes. Oh, I should have changed units. But it's okay. The laser killed 3 of us anyway, so it didn't matter. Alright, so anchor is not enough to keep me alive there. Didn't really notice the difference on the buff to rocks. You mean like the higher drop rate? What actually is the difference? Let me see. It lists the percentage, doesn't it? Let me see. Does it show rewards? Okay, here we go. Yeah, it only goes up 2%. So, I mean, you know, you used to get max rewards at stage 7. So, I mean, at stage 8, you get 2% more chance. And then at stage 9, you get another 2% chance. So, we're only getting a 4% greater chance to get a custom module. And, like, nothing else in here changes. So, it's a very small difference. It's not like we're suddenly getting flooded by custom modules. Do I have more things to open? Okay. What was I doing? Oh, right, the survey. That's what I meant to be doing this whole time. Okay, survey. Game survey. Okay, let's see what this survey is about. If you're new to the game, remember, you can get free gems anytime you do a survey. So it's also a great place to just give feedback directly to the devs. All right, so let me fill out a little bit of these first couple of questions that are like, where do you live? How old are you? Blah, 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 that kind of thing. And then I'll read the questions and tell you my responses. Okay, so did you play the minigame Tracing the Stars? Yes, I did. How satisfied are you with Tracing the Stars becoming a permanent minigame with ongoing updates? Extremely satisfied. Honestly, I think it's very well done. It looks great. It's fun. You can play it casually or be sweaty about it. It's something you can do quickly. It's easy to pick up. Hard to master. Nikke has banger music. Like, honestly, 5 out of 5 stars for Tracing the Stars. Which of the following statements best describes you? I'm a longtime Nikke player, a new Nikke player. I downloaded Nikke because of Tracing the Stars or other. I am a longtime Nikke player. What is your level of experience with rhythm games? I play rhythm games often and aim for full combo. I play rhythm games often, but I don't aim for high scores. I play rhythm games occasionally, aim for full combos. I play rhythm games occasionally, but I don't aim for high scores. I don't play rhythm games much and only try them out occasionally. I've never played rhythm games. I mean, for me, it would be I don't play rhythm games much and only try them occasionally. Like, even though I just gave this rhythm game a lot of praise and, you know, have had fun with it, like, typically, that's not a kind of game I actually play. Like, I just randomly here and there, right? But it's fun when I'm doing it. Which of the following rhythm games have you played? DJ Max, Q2 Jam, Osu, Taiko no Tatsujin, Citus, Demo, Muse Dash, Project Sakai, Colorful Stage, Sound Voltex, Beatmania, Archaea, Easy to On, or other? Jeez, probably none of them. I've played DDR way back in the day a couple times, and some like DDR knockoffs, and then like Guitar Hero, Rock Band, and probably some random ones like in arcades that I don't even remember at all. Like I said, it's not really a thing that I would normally do. But what was that one that I posted in the Discord that I was like joking about being nikke in the arcade? Because it was at an arcade the other week. Sound Voltex. Wait, is Sound Voltex one of the options? Yes, Sound Voltex. I just played it a week ago. Look at that. I can actually check off one of these things. All right. Cool. Look at me. I actually played a rhythm game. And Sound Voltex was like almost exactly like the Tracing Stars minigame. It just, you had like actual physical buttons, obviously. And it was kind of cool because you had like the buttons for each of the rows and then like thumb buttons for like the ones that go over multiple rows, right? So the same as nikke, but then for the ones where you like swipe or hold it down, instead of swiping, you had knobs that you turn, kind of like if you had an actual like turntable or whatever. But so you had to like turn the knob to match like whatever the path it took. It was pretty hard. What's up, Chime? We got Chime in the chat. Let's see. How often do you play Tracing the Stars? Well, now that it ended, I haven't played it at all. I will probably play it eventually. But I did play it every day during the event. But I guess that's not what that's asking, right? It's probably asking how often do I play it now? I'll say I play occasionally without a fixed schedule. What device do you use to play Tracing the Stars? Phone. I mean, sometimes PC, but definitely phone is the preferred one. Rhythm game controller. I guess that must be a thing. We got Dr. Eagles with the crown emoji in the chat too for the channel members. Hey, welcome those that just joined the stream. We're going through the survey that just came out. Also recruiting for my union, so if you're interested in on NA, hit me up, and we may have a spot for you. Which difficulty do you usually play? Casual, normal, hard, or expert? Normal. I have done hard on a couple songs, but again, I don't play that often. I'm definitely not pro. I haven't done expert on any of them. What are your thoughts on the difficulty of the patterns in Tracing the Stars? I'd like them to be easier, the difficulty is just right. I would like them to be harder, other. I think it's fine. Like, you know, I feel like if they made it easier, then people who are really good at rhythm games would just hit the ceiling way too fast, right? How satisfied are you with the following aspects while playing Tracing the Stars on PC? Specifically on PC, okay. Hit time and feel. Satisfied, I guess. Alignment between patterns and rhythms. Satisfied. Balance between difficulties. Satisfied. I don't really see how any of those are like specific to PC, but okay. I thought I was gonna get like asked questions about like the default key mapping or something like that, but I guess not. Okay, did you encounter any of the following difficulties while playing Tracing the Stars on PC? The default keys on PC feel uncomfortable. Yes, I definitely did custom keys after I learned that was a thing. It is easy to mispress keys during the multi-key inputs on PC. Didn't really have too much of a problem with that. Hold/swipe controls on PC are awkward. I mean, the default ones, yes, because I felt like the what are the defaults? Was it Control or Shift? I just remember one of them was like super awkward. Maybe it was the right Shift key. So for default ones, yeah, I guess it was awkward. Some patterns are difficult to play on certain devices. There's a noticeable difference in control feel between devices like PC and phone. I would say yes. For me personally, yes. All right. Do you have any other comments on playing Tracing the Stars on PC? No, I don't think so. How satisfied are you with the following aspects of playing Tracing the Stars on mobile? Hit timing and feel, extremely satisfied. Alignment between patterns and rhythms, extremely satisfied. Balance between difficulties, extremely satisfied. Did you encounter any of the following difficulties while playing Tracing the Stars on mobile? There's no landscape mode. Interesting. I feel like that's not the kind of game you would want to play on landscape mode, because you want to be able to, like the longer distance you kind of like see the things coming at you, the better, versus it being in landscape. I think would just be awkward. Also, I feel like the closer you have your thumbs in that case is kind of better too. Swipe is a little awkward. It's slightly awkward on phone. I will say that. That's the one thing I prefer on PC, because, you know, I can just like tap an arrow key and then like that does the swipe. Okay, do you have any other comments? No. Alright, what do you hope to see in the future update of Tracing the Stars? More achievement rewards, new interface design, regular song updates, light competition and special features, more variety in gameplay and mechanics, or other? I think, honestly, just regular song updates. I don't think they really need to change anything about it. Watching the stream luck is true. You got an SSR. Nice. Congrats. Your feedback was sometimes the pattern is the beat and sometimes it's the lyrics. Pick a lane. I have actually heard more than one person say that. They're like, this is following the melody on this song it's not. Like, that is definitely a thing that I've heard. What other songs do you wish to play on Tracing the Stars? I don't know, any of them. I don't really have any specific ones. Nikke has a great music library. Okay, that was all of the survey. Which I guess is all of the stuff. But one more thing I will remind people of, just point out, Solo Raid coming soon. May 28th, so pretty much exactly 1 week from now. And we are going to be fighting Ultra, and it is going to be weak to water. RIP to the people that don't have Summer Dorothy. Hopefully you'll be able to get her soon, but we don't have her summer event yet. But like I said, get your Snow White Heavy Arms ready. Oh, gotta collect my gems for the survey. 300. I need it. Okay. So that brings me up to 6,000 gems. Had to cough. That brings me up to 6,000 gems. Which means I'm going to do 2 polls for Mint. So if I can get Mint, I think that will be pretty nice. I don't have to worry about putting her on the wish list. She's a strong unit, so cross your fingers, guys. Pray for me. Make an offering to the RNG gods. Why is there a notification on normal recruit? Just because I can do a multi? I guess. Okay. Huh. By the way, who pulled for Raven? Anybody start pulling for Raven on the rerun? Water's your best element? Nice. Alright, Mint. We got 2 multis for her. Oh, you know what? I should change the light. We wanna match her blue dress. Which, ironically, she's not wearing mint green, but, hold on, I can't change the light. Hold on. BRB. Okay. So we'll just make this blue to match her. Shouldn't I do one multi and save for Prika? Well, I know I want mint. I don't know if I want Prika. And whichever one I don't have, or both, will go on the wish list either way. So, no. We're going all in for mint. Dr. Yolo says, I'll probably pull for Raven and Eve on your alt accounts. Okay. Cure Coil, I didn't need to pull for Raven. Nice. You got Mint, Raven, and 2 Eves in a total of 40 pulls? Bro. You just used all your luck for the rest of the year. Alright, here we go. First multi for Mint. Yes, use my 3,000 gems. Come on, Mint. Join your friend Denise. Oh! Orange Spark immediately. This could be it. 1 tap Mint. 1 tap Mint. Come on, come on. It's Tetra. Don't troll me. Let it be Mint. Yes! You know, sometimes Shift Up actually wants to promote their game, and they give me good luck on stream. Dude, I've been having pretty good luck recently. Like getting that neon on the free daily. Now one-tapping Mint. Technically, this is my second pull because I did like 1 multi for her on the day that she launched. Wait, did I? I actually don't remember. Maybe I did. Maybe this literally is my first pull. I think it is. Streamer luck, 100%. Shift Up was watching. They turned on streamer mode. They're like, oh, okay, here's your Mint, sir. Make us look good. The rates are good in Nikke. No, for real, though, the rates are pretty good in Nikke. They didn't pay me to say that. They don't pay me at all, just FYI. As an official Nikke content creator, cash never goes into my pocket / bank account, whatever. I get other perks. Sometimes I get info, sometimes I get invited to things, some in-game rewards, stuff like that. Never actually get paid, in case anybody thought that was a thing. All right. Dude. All right, well, we have 1 multi waiting for Prika. Where is our girl Mint? Let's get some equipment on her. No Tetra equipment for her at all. All right. Well, oops. Wait, we want to do this. We'll see if somebody else has Tetra equipment that I can give her. Okay. Yeah, we probably just take this off of Leona. Like, at this point, I'm never using Leona. Like, between Arcana and Brid, like, there's no way I'm ever going to be using Leona. Let's see. Another Tetra gear. We can take it off of Bunny Alice. I did do 1 stream for her on stream, 1 poll for her on stream. Okay, I kind of felt like maybe I did, but I can't remember. Who do we take this off of? Original aid, made aid. Yeah, we'll do that. And Bunny Alice again. Bunny Alice was good for like 2 months. Which is more than can be said for some units, I guess. So, you know. It's not like she launched as a completely useless unit. Alright, we're going to level this up. Oh, we can go back to our RGB. It's kind of dark. I forgot to get my light because the days have been so long lately. Nice, we got a super success that I haven't needed it. But since we started the stream late, I probably should have turned my light on, but whatever. I have a quick question for old timers. Dang, you just call me an onk. What's the best gear stat for OG Snow White? Her supports have changed. Does she even want charge speed still? I mean, charge speed was always kind of, maybe you wanted it, maybe you didn't. It makes it easier in some situations if you're really trying to time her burst. But basically, you want your 4 attack lines, which is more important than anything else. Your 4 elemental lines. And then you probably just want all crit damage. You know, again, that's what I would do, but you could put some charge speed in there. But you don't really need charge speed on her. It just, like I said, it will make some situations slightly easier. Just to make sure you're not on the edge of maybe some buff that you were getting, or like the boss, you know, moves or whatever. But I would prioritize crit damage. Alright, let's go with one of these. Fine, we'll do 2, whatever. Maybe we'll get a super success on the first one, though. We did on the second one. Nice. Dude, this is my lucky day, right? I got super success multiple times. Like, when does that ever happen? Alright, we'll put on the SR. Woohoo! And we're not going to level this up. Is it possible to beat Mother Whale at a 40k deficit? I mean, which Mother Whale? Because if you're, you know, 40k could be very little percentage-wise if you're like fighting a later iteration of Mother Whale. Or it might be a lot if you're low level, so. Oh, you know what? I need to add Mint as an advised target too. Because I want to start advising her, which I guess... Ooh, let's give her all these. There we go. And then tomorrow we'll start advising her. Got Mint on the first 10 pull and a super success twice, right? Like, when am I ever that lucky? Telling you, Shift Up was watching. They're like, okay, we'll give him stuff. This is good PR. And we'll put her in the synchro. Who should we take out? Probably just take out Avastar. Mint. Oh, we're nowhere near being able to level up. Hey, Sudden But Inevitable donated $2 with the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it, man. This is hello, it's me, Shift Up. Good job promoting Mint. Nice. Thank you. We got text. Text from our new girl. I like how she did a little ooh-woo cat face. This is my personal number. Make sure you save it. So we can get married for a 20th time. Sakura is still glaring at us from across the room. Do I have a friendship hole? No, I don't. Okay. Why do I have a notification here in the arc? I have another ranking thing. Okay. For Tetra... Didn't I just collect one from Tetra? Or was that for Missilus? I guess it's because I put Mint in the Synchro. So it, like... I reached a new threshold. Cool. Okay. I think that's it. It's probably time to change to Dragon Traveler. So, before we switch to Dragon Traveler, again, thank you, everybody, for hanging out. If you're leaving after this, hope you don't, though. Stick around. Dragon Traveler is a lot of fun. But one last reminder that I am recruiting for my union. We have a couple spots open. I'm on the NA server. Leave me a comment on the VOD or in chat here. Ideally, you'll send me a DM on Discord, though. If you're not already on my Discord, let me put an invite. Copy this. Here is a link to my Discord. And we do have a private channel for actual raids, but if you don't know how to contact me, then there you go. Okay. Let's switch. Traveling dragons. Where do dragons travel to? Like, what is the preferred vacation destination? Where do dragons go on holiday? And what airline do they fly? They can't get ripped off by bargain airlines like Spirit anymore, so that's not an option. The game is not loading. Dude, Dragon Traveler does this for some reason. Like, a lot of times I have to close the app and then just, like, relaunch it again because it just doesn't start properly. Let me retry this. Bear with me, guys. Thank you for your patience. Okay, it's loading correctly this time. Oh, but it's like not centered properly. Hold on. There we go. Oh. Summon demon, buff minions. Ooh, Asmodeus. Been waiting for her. She's a fun character. Claim this. I don't think there's anything I need to do in here. I do need to claim all this, though. Okay. Have to wait for more story to unlock, but we do have a couple side quests to do. Anubis. Sure. Oh, okay. I guess that was it. It's quick and easy. Scroll. Whale. Oh, I have a new thing on here. Equipped. All slots equipped with artifacts. Cool. In the default pose, tap the Sphinx to show or hide her outfit. Oh, we're getting sussy. What are we hiding? I don't see anything change. Oh, dude, the panther is like, don't get too handsy, bro. What is it? It just said tap, right? Wait, what did this say? In the default pose, tap the Sphinx. Didn't I tap? Is this a Sphinx? He's just kind of glaring at me. I don't see it changing her outfit at all. That's what that was supposed to do, right? Show or hide her outfit? Yeah. Are they adding more to the story? Who knows? It kind of doesn't seem like they are. Dragons primarily travel to New Jersey. That's an interesting take. And they don't take a plane, they use the bus. Taking a bus to New Jersey. Okay. I can't refute it. I've never seen otherwise. Of course, I've never seen them do that either, so. The thing on the bed next to the panther? Oh, this little Sphinx statue. Okay, this is a Sphinx. Ayo, whoa. All right, so we just removed like a little piece of cloth right there. Not a whole lot. Okay. Not nearly as sus as that could have been. Okay. Why do I have a notification here? Oh, it's because I can like upgrade the, fuck it. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that game mode. I'm sorry. I'm just, I am checking out from that. All right, we got Colosseum that I have to make sure I do at some point. I've already done this. Have I done this? I have not. Okay, so let's get this going in the background. Elemental Trial. Even dragons are affected by the economy. I mean, yeah, it's a thing. I guess bus it is then. Taking a bus to New Jersey sounds like the 8th circle of hell. Yeah, it wouldn't be my preference either. But, what's a poor dragon to do? Alright, affection. Affect these nuts. I don't know where that came from. I apologize for my stupid jokes. Alright. Perilous. Who else? Scheherazade. Did I finally get... Nope, Loki's still at 9. Boys, this Dragon These Nuts. Yeah, favorite band is Imagine Dragon These Nuts. Alright. Alright, enough of that. Okay, Heart Trial. Heart Trial. We're back on track. Sweep. 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 Apollo? Nice. Did I already do it for Loki? I didn't. We'll do it for Loki. Okay. And then we'll give her some... Ooh. Oh, are you kidding? 3815? Feels like such a waste, but whatever. All right. She's at 10 now, and we unlocked her playing pool. I didn't know that the trickster goddess played pool. I would not play pool with her because she will probably hustle me. Being the goddess of tricks. Time to go on a date. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, all right. We're gonna skip this. We did get 500 gems. That's nice. And a new wallpaper. So let's see. Do we want to put Loki on here for the wallpaper? I used this wallpaper for a long time. The one that was like the standard affection one. Where's Loki? Here. Who would I want to take out for Loki? Maybe Oberoni. I kind of like Oberonis, but it's time to switch it up. We'll go with Loki. Okay. We lost. Let's see if we can just change our position and make the difference. I think we'll do this. We'll try this. Might need to manual and like make sure I take down Scheherazade. But we'll see how they do just with the better positioning. Oh, just saved Vermilion Bird at the last second. It was very close. They had a comeback at the end, but okay. So let's try and just target Scheherazade to get rid of their healing. Maybe we can do it that way. Go here and here. Dude, Scheherazade is full health. What the hell? Does not seem like that strat was working. I think it's because I think she already got saved by what's her name? By Poseidon. It's kind of rough. What's up, Vermouth? Welcome to the stream. Okay, let me just try the other element. Sanctum Trial. Oh, I never changed the stream info. Oops. Let's see. Twitch. Dragon Traveler. There we go. I wonder how much of a difference that actually makes. Like, are people really just, like, on Twitch searching for, like, people playing this game? Like, I feel like that's not really how people find streamers, but maybe? I don't know. Let's go over here. I think we'll keep that as is. Hellveil being the boss, though, and with Caligula and Scheherazade, I think this is going to be a nightmare. Although we killed Caligula. So let's see, can we just direct things at Scheherazade now? Guess we'll go like this. Dude, burning through all this healing is crazy. Please die, please die. Yes! Okay, okay, good. We got there. Every streamer you've found has been through YouTube guide videos and have a Twitch account but don't use it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like whether it's through finding people through YouTube and then you watch their streams on Twitch, or we're going to try and just auto this and see how they do in the background, do something else. Or you're not on YouTube that much and you're using Twitch primarily. I feel like not that many people are going to search by game, but I guess maybe it helps with like the algorithm. Like streamers will get suggested to you if they say they're playing a game that you've been interested in the past. So I guess that's probably the value of it. Golden Leaf Store. Oh, man. Agility aura is right there. But I'm not even close to being prepared for it. Okay, so we have dragon spells this time. Alright, let me buy all the discounted ones. And we'll do some summons. Asmodeus. Okay, so we're going to try and get at least one copy of Asmodeus, of course. Dude, she looks so cool. I love her. She's got like the bat and the little like devil. Kind of like punk goth look. Very funny little succubus. She's a unit that I've been looking forward to. They've been really juicing like Otherworld and Green Dragon lately. Like they have been getting a lot of units. Like I'm trying to think, like we've gotten so many in a row. Like the only one that we had in between getting like 3 or 4 Otherworld and Green ones was what was her name? Orion or whatever. Anyway, let's do a multi. Gonna get Asmodeus. Not this time though. Okay, let's try it again. By the way, quick poll, unofficial poll, because I can't write like pronunciation as a poll. So verbal poll for both the Twitch and YouTube users. Do you guys say Asmodeus or Asmodeus? I don't know which is correct. I think both are actually accepted pronunciations. I don't know what's like closest to like the original true pronunciation of it. But I definitely prefer Asmodeus. But every now and then I hear somebody say Asmodeus. Apparently it originates from Greek, so it's originally a Greek word. Hey, we got her, we got her. We didn't have to hit pity. Moose says you use my pronunciation? Okay, okay. Dr. Deal's the first one, Final Glory the first one. Load the first. Okay, everybody in chat is saying the first one. Everyone's saying Asmodeus. Asmodeus always sounds kind of weird to me. But again, I don't know what the proper pronunciation in Greek is. If there's any linguists out there. Or someone that just wants to use the power of the internet. I'm probably going to keep saying Asmodeus no matter what, though. Just because Asmodeus sounds weird to me. It's too ingrained in my brain, right? I can't change it now. Asmodees nuts. Oh no, the jokes came back again. All right. Let's. Oh, I need to expand. Okay, never mind. Hold up. Let's put Asmodeus. No, I need the avatar. Where's Asmodeus? She's gonna be the new profile picture. Asmodeus. Did I pass her? She's a smirky looking brunette. Where'd she go? Asmodeus. Dude, these look so similar. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Asmodeus. Asmodeus sounds pretentious. When are we getting a collab for Dragon Traveler you remember seeing in the survey? Yeah, there's been like zero info on that. Like, I don't know. It's a good question. That is a good question. It appears in the book of the Old Testament. You only know this because the deacon used the book of Tobit during your wedding. Okay. Wait, so then how did they pronounce it? What are we doing? Oh, time to do the treasure summons. Gonna use our horns really quick though. And we'll do these. I've recently been listening to a lot of D&D lore because I kind of knew a little bit about D&D already, but I've started listening to like more and more because I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. And Asmodeus is like the most powerful being that rules over the 9 hells. And so I've been hearing people say it a lot and in different ways recently in videos. So that's kind of what brought this to mind when Asmodeus just got added now. All right. I wonder if they did her banner on purpose while we have the event for the worm spells, because she's featured on the banner. You're pretty sure you first heard the name from a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Nice. The way we see it in English is not the same as in Greek anyway. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense for sure. More like Asmodeus? Something more similar to that in Greek? Alright, alright. Ooh. Are we going to get an SSR? We did get the rate up one, Swift Strike Aura. I'm not going to use it, but okay. I already have the SSR anyway. Let's do 2 more, so I have an even 200, and then we'll do a bunch of these. All right, guys. Pray for the stream. It's time to do this on auto. Turn your sound down. Be aware of your surroundings. Here we go. What has chat got going on? Dragon Traveler will use literally any name that's not protected by copyright. Yeah, for sure. All right, we hit it. We hit a milestone. What SSR will we get? There's kind of nothing I need as an SSR, honestly. I kind of just need like the ones from the Golden Clover store at this point. Is the blonde girl available too? Yes, she is an EX unit though, so you have to make sure you get her on the correct rotation. I'm not sure if she's in it right now, but it like changes every month or so. They'll put in a different unit. But yeah, you have to get her through the EX shards. Nikke co-op is live. Nice. Hello? Oh, I have to do this. Okay. Hit Aura. I think this is a new one for me at least. So that's cool. Alright, here we go. Okay. Chill. Let's promote. Nice. And quick star up. You can also get her shards from the auctions. Okay, nice. It's probably like a bajillion crystals, I bet. Quick star up. You know, Nikke is risque, but at times when you see other gacha games like this one, dude, it's true. Honestly, I enjoy that Nikke is not too over the top as well. And Dragon Traveler is not even close to being the worst out there. If you know, you know. One of my friends just sent me like a post on Instagram of Brown Dust 2. And I was like, oh no, just don't. Seattle Aquarium is doing a collab with Pikmin. Too cowardly to have a Nikke collab. Dude, a Pikmin collab though? That's hilarious. It's kind of fun. Alright, let's collect. Ooh, we actually made it through all 10 on the White Tower. Sweep these while we're here. Alright, collect these. Fight the boss. You think it's because Nintendo of America is based here and they had an Animal Crossing collab a few years ago? Huh. Wait, Nintendo of America's headquarters is in Seattle? I didn't even know that. that is that. What I'm getting distracted from... Oh, nice. I'll take it. Oh, but I... Okay. But I can't. Okay. What I was going to say, what I was getting distracted from is actually combining... I almost said nikkes. Combining units. Combining dragon travelers so I have room. So I can collect my new stuff. Do some more summons and collect my unit in the mail. Woohoo! Rock Golem. So exciting. Alright, that's fine. And then we'll open all these. And star upgrade again. Alright, where are we on this? Only 2 levels? Bro. Let's grab this, though. And we still need to do Asmodeus event, but we'll wait. We'll wait. Oh, also, wait a minute. Let me go to my backpack. Gear. Quick synthesis. Nothing to do today. Okay, so let's find Asmodeus and give her some stupid gear. Part of the reason why I do this, even though it's like I'm never going to use them with that gear, is because it just puts them up higher on the list. They're not buried below like a bunch of these units that I'm never going to use, you know? So look, she's way down here. So if I put some gear on her, it'll like move her up the list. But let me select a subclass too. What's recommended for Asmodeus? Let me see. Asmodeus. Look like we want to go for Swordmaster. So, Mastery, Mastery, Mastery. Cool. Gear. Alright, so give her some generic gear. I don't want to use the 4-star ones though, because I use those to combine for SSR, obviously. A 3-star? Sure. Oh, I didn't resonate. Okay, let's catch up on this. Do you guys keep it even? Or do you move like one class all the way up to the break point and then go in the next class and go like that? Or do you keep them all even like I do? Oh, ran out. Oops. Oath. Faction. Oh, also, let's put... Well, I don't even have an extra copy, so there's kind of no point in putting her into the star level thing, but... When I get more of her, I will. Alright, continue summoning, right? Treasure hunt? Treasure hunt. Let's do some limited ones. Let's do some limited ones. Let's get to an even 150. Well, we still got to do a lot more. Okay. Let's go down to 100. Alright, what do we get this time? Shield Heal Aura. I don't know if I already have this in SSR or not. Oh, I did not. Okay, cool. So promote. Promote. Star up. And level up our Dragon's Roar. Okay, 2 more levels. We're gonna go back to the standard banner. Man. We're doing this a lot more than I remember having to do. We're just gonna use all of them. No, thank you. I'm not going to spend $100 on this, bro. Star up. Still? Really? Really? Okay. I kind of didn't want to use all these limited ones because I don't really care about the spell on this one, but here we go, I guess. Let's do this manually. The noises always throw you off. Yeah, yeah. It's a little over the top. Especially when you do like 200 of them in a row. No, we're still kind of far away. Okay, getting close. Oh, we're right there. Okay. Was that enough? Yes, that got us there. Okay. So, 3,600 gems. Man, wish I could get this. Agility Aura. I have the SSR version, so I have to just stick with that for now. Oh, shard conversion. We can do that too. Okay, so basically, I've already done PvP stuff too. So basically, we have to do the event and guild stuff. So let's see, what's happening on in the guild? Hey, recruiting for my Dragon Traveler guild too. With the fact that they keep making new servers and the game's been out for a while, it's getting a little harder to add people. But as long as you have, I think our minimum is like 1.5 million, but Yeah, if you're on Zeus 1, join up. Join up. We have 3 openings right now. Oh, here's my auction dividend. Fight this dragon. Hydrate, guys. Hydrate. Hydrate. You saw on Discord that they're doing some server merges. Okay. That's probably good. That's good news. Yeah, you can join. I think, let me change my settings. You're at 1.2. I mean, that's fine. You're like here in chat, active member of the community. Let's make sure you can join. Let's see, guild recruitment. Wow, I really have to like manually click this a bunch of times. Okay. All right, should be able to join. So just send a request. These are zeros, not O's, just so you know. So when you're searching for the guild. Okay, let's do the expedition. I didn't play yesterday, so I have 100. Oops. Guild headquarters, that's what I meant to do. Alright, abyssal beings. Over here. Attack. Attack. Okay, and then we'll just use the ferry to use 73 energy. And teleport back to the Lost Canyon. Thanks for the reminder, you'll get some water. Nice. Good, good, good. Love to hear it. Drink water, guys. If gacha games don't work out for me, I should end up being a health and fitness influencer. Guild War. Guild War. It is not a Guild War day. Backpack. What do I have in here? Oh, let's do this. Can we level up? No. Oh, I got warrior off. That's annoying. Oh, I actually need worm essence? Okay, hold up. Let's open some of that. Oh, you're on Zeus 6? Dang, that's unfortunate. I did say earlier that we were on Zeus 1. No worries, though. Since they're doing server mergers, maybe one day, who knows? Maybe you will be on the same server. Okay, what else? Did I do... Wait, did I do my... whatever this is called? I did. Okay, okay. So I'm good. Alright, so let's do the event. No hate to any baseball fans out there, but this is one unit where I definitely prefer the original design. Not because this is like terrible or anything, but I just feel like her original design is like unique and fun. And, you know, this one is or girl with a crop top baseball outfit. She looks good, but, you know, less interesting. Yeah, the chances of Zeus 1 getting merged is probably a little lower because all the original whales started on it. Finally, a skin that's not spicy. Not spicy? Okay, is that where we're at, guys? Where this is considered not spicy? Our scale of spiciness has gotten so warped. I guess relatively speaking, compared to some of them, it's not that spicy. But it's pretty spicy. I feel like a good litmus test for if something's spicy or not is, would you feel comfortable doing it next to your parents? Then you know if it's spicy or not. Let's see, what is the quest? Otherworld, okay. Oh, I already got my Otherworld team. Cool. Start. Dude, between Hades and Loki, there are so many clones on the field. It's at least one that you're not panicking that she's on screen. Yes, that is true, Dr. Eagles. That is true. Alright, limited time store. Gimme the EX tickets. Please and thank you. What game is this? This is Dragon Traveler. There is a mobile and PC client. Wait, did I already open my worm essence or whatever? I did, okay. So I think we're done, right? You can never open your gacha games in public. I mean, a lot of them aren't that crazy. Like, I have zero problem, like, you know, playing Nikke around other people. I better not, right? Since I stream it. It's whatever. Like, I think we're done. I already summoned for everything, right? I did all these things. I summoned for Asmodeus. And I did... Oh, I didn't do this. Okay, let's do some of our normal polls. Still trying to get more copies of our 2 new girls up here. I'm full. Maybe I'm to the point where I just need to expand. It's only 300. Let's just expand. A Tanith. Dude, I have so many of her. Of course, I get the freaking Centaur. I need the Cyclops. I need the Cyclops. I am never gonna finish it. Mrs. Olive has a problem with Nikke. Hey, we got Scheherazade. That's nice. That's a good pull. We do one more summon here. Let's do this. Okay, last summon. Hey, we got the Cyclops. Oh my god. That might be the biggest W we've had today. Pulling mint, whatever. Super success on the collectibles, whatever. Getting Asmodeus, happens all the time. Getting a Cyclops, holy crap. What are the odds of that? The Lord of RNG has blessed me. Ugh, can I find... I still can't finish him, though. I'm gonna need more of him. But we can get one more star on him. Now I'm gonna need a bunch to get 2 more 6 stars. Good God. I've done every other R and SR. Eventually I'll get him to Diamond, and then I can finally reset him and be done forever. Alright. That's it, guys. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a good stream. Hit me up on Discord if you're interested in joining either my Dragon Traveler guild or my Nikke Union. Hope you guys have a great night, morning, or whatever time of day it is, wherever you're at in the world. And I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.